Hello YouTubers, Zombie38 here, back in action to provide you more entertainment videos. But like 3 weeks ago, MetalJesusRocks and in collaboration with John Hancock, the Immortal, they put up this video about rare and expensive Gamecube games. I don't know about you, but every time that they do something like this, that MetalJesus do a video like this, I go later and check my collection to see if I have some, or if I'm fussy about the titles. I just double check to see if I have it. Maybe not. Maybe I have the common edition or whatever. And it's kind of fun. I mean, you might say, yeah, score, I have it, take that, bastard. Just kidding. But the first game that they mention is Go Hyper Grind. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. I don't even remember if I saw it on the wild, maybe once, but I never pick it up, thinking that it was stupid to grab that ugly game. But oh well, that's how it goes. And that's it for that one. The second game that they mentioned is Skies of Arcadia Legends. Never seen it on the wild, not even for the Dreamcast, that is the original version. I never had the chance. It's only online on eBay that I will be able to have it, but it's better to find it on the wild. And the third game is Zelda Collector's Edition. On that one, I got chances and I missed them. Missed them because thinking it was too expensive. 30 plus for games that I already have on cartridge format. They didn't cut it for me at the time. Now I would like to have it, but if it never happens, it's fine. But moving on to number 4, game number 4 that I mentioned is the pre-order bonus Zelda Ocarina of Time and the Master Quest. Yes, I do have it, and damn, it's so dark here. Let me put a light. Let me pause the video. Here we go. I turn on some lights here, and you're able to see barely the game. Yeah, I got this as a pre-order for the Wind Waker, I think it was, and I don't regret it. It was a good thing to do. And actually, I'm very far on the Ocarina of Time on playing on the Gamecube, so I have to find my memory card to get back into it. Okay, moving on. After that, they mentioned Zelda Wind Waker, which I do have it, but it's not sealed. So that obviously I played the game, so, but it would be cool if I keep it sealed. But you know, back in those days when nobody was collecting this craziness, you were not thinking about keeping a game sealed, because that will put you, or you didn't like the game, or you were thinking way ahead in the future as a collector, a speculator, blah blah blah. So I just played the game. I never thought about keeping a sealed copy and want to play, because that's something that you do nowadays. That's stupid, and my guess is, well, it makes sense, but I don't know. You're spending $100 just to play one and keep one sealed and hoping the game will get rare, and you will double your investments. Oh well, I just have fun with my game, and that's it. And maybe that day that I sell it to someone else, whatever I could get, that will be it. That's it. Okay, moving on to, they mention another game is Star Wars Bounty Hunter. which I do have, but it's not that special limited edition cover. Bummer. It's just the what a poor everyone is getting. So moving on, nothing big to say about that game. Then they mentioned Cubivore. I don't have that game. And Gotcha Force. That game, I will kick myself because at GameStop, well, some years ago, I will say more than 5 years ago, that game was dirt cheap, like $3-5, and I was picky with the copies that I was trying to get, so I was checking back and forth my local GameStops, and they never have a clean copy. It was always mess up ones, or missing the cover, or the disc was all scratched, and you know, way back then the surfacing, you know, this surfacing wasn't that common, so I just let it pass, and with time the price started going way up, and I said, screw it, if I cannot find it in the wild, that will be it. Okay, moving on to the next game that they mentioned, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Never got the chance to see one game in the wild, or in any garage sales, whatever. It's always online, that if I want it one day, I will have to fork some cash or some PayPal, you know what I mean, eBay. Okay, and then the number 10 that they mentioned is Phantasy Star Online Plus. I do not have it. I just got the normal version, unfortunately. But I double check. I say, well, maybe it's the one with the plus sign, with the plus at the end of the name. No, I just got the normal game. That's a bummer. Oh well, I try. I didn't know that. So, and then after they mentioned the games, John Hancock pulled off the Game Boy player for the Gamecube that is stupidly expensive, and for my fortune, I do have it, and I have one empty case, and I have the whole thing complete. Isn't that amazing? Let me show you. Do you believe me? Here it is. It has everything. It's only a disc, the manual, and the case, and it's in pretty good shape, everything. So I scored on that one. I didn't know this crap was so sought after, and it cost me $3, the whole thing. So that's the price that I was willing to pay, and now it costs what, $180 to $120. Well, there you go. That's how collecting goes nowadays. So out of the 10 games that they mentioned, I scored what? Two? No, yeah, counting the Game Boy player as a game. Out of the 11 items that they mentioned from their main list of, I scored 2 items, one game and the Game Boy player, and that's it. That's how you compare it with the big boys like John Hancock, that they have basically everything or getting closer. And thank you for watching. I will post a video like this and a second video. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye.